We're just getting the music. Oh yeah, another song. We need some tunes. And no tunes are loading. Reb, I'm trying to play the tunes, but no tunes are playing, so we're just gonna fire it up. Um,
Fire it up, man. Oh my God.
Fire it up. Let's fire
Imagine.
it up. No, this is actually the biggest Torah in the world. You're eating right now, so we're just gonna say it's tefillah on eating because Rav Nassan, just allowed us to open up to eating. Quick prayer. See the Shemaya b'Shem Kol Yisrael. Have compassion on us and help us break our craving to eat excessively. Help us eat only the minimum necessary for good health. Let us moderate any physical appetites and eat in great holiness and purity solely for the sake of your name and in absolute truth. Remove the shame of hunger. Um, V'tasir mimenu cherpat rav. And don't let us ever feel hunger. Help us control, break, and remove all the animalistic desires of the body. Rip us of reproaches and insults, namely the bodily cravings, which are the root cause of all the indignities that people suffer. Sanctify us in every way. B'siyata d'shmaya. Okay. Kute tefilot, Rav Nassan. And now we're about to enter into the Yam HaChachma. We're about to enter into the sea of wisdom. Into the sea of wisdom, we're about to enter into the waves that are crashing in our lives that sometimes don't allow us to feel or even know what's going on. We don't even know which direction we're getting thrown into and thrown at. We don't even know where we are. So Rav Meyer says this is the beginning of waves of challenges. In chapter one, Hashem is there with you. A yid never really falls, says Rav Meyer. The Torah's Chacham, and it says here in the footnote, the Sefer Torah's Chacham was authored by Rav Chaim de la Rosa, the main disciple of the Rashash, Rav Shalom Sharabi. Schos again Aleinu. The Torah's Chacham teaches us a central lesson in Avodas Hashem. There is never a loss of mochin. What does mochin mean? Spiritual awareness or consciousness. From this teaching, we see that in a very real sense, a yid, a Jew, never has a yurida, spiritual descent or downfall. And that any apparent loss of spiritual awareness or spiritual descent is just that, apparent what seems or feels like yurida. Right, the Eureka, it feels like we're falling. It feels like we're being thrown into the waves, into the sea uncontrollably. It's only from a superficial level. But what's really going on the inside? The truth is that during a Eureka, a person feels as though they're on a lower level. But this is only in relation to the higher level they are about to ascend to. Baruch, you mentioned it to us, Sudash Shishit, on Liat's porch. On Liat's porch, you mentioned the story. I forget which story. Chazon Ish maybe. Ben Ish Chai. There's some story about like the higher level. When you reach the higher level, it's really the floor of the next level. The whole thing, and that's really what's going on here. So really, Rav Shemar, the Torah Chacham, they're saying we're ascending, we're ascending, we're ascending. But then once we feel like, oh my gosh, like I'm mamish in a low place right now, for whatever reason, whatever is making us feel that way, we're really on the low level. We're on the floor of the next floor, right? We're ascending. We're always ascending. So every yid who aspires to be closer to Hashem is, in actuality, constantly ascending from level to level, even if this is apparently unseen or unfelt. Such a person is constantly beginning anew, and this feels like a descent to them. This is only because they're truly at the beginning of the next level, and now the start of the new ascent, they feel low. And it's so chaval, it's so chaval, and mamish, so much brokenness comes out of this feeling or unfeeling of not feeling like we're good enough, of not feeling like we're not on a high level. Oh, I'm such a piece of garbage. Rav Yair says, what does Rav Yair say? He says, we're a garbage can, we're a garbage that can. So even when we feel low, we can continue to ascend, continue to ascend. This is why it feels like a descent, because they're at a lower point when than they aspire to be at. However, they actually ascended to a higher level, but since they're only at the beginning of the next level, it appears that they experience a spiritual descent. So cover a little bit more. Should we go weiter a little bit more, or we're good now? We're a little bit more. A little bit more? We're good? Oh, we're okay. We're eating. We're eating. We prayed. We Mamish is Ezekiel Elliott. Mamish, we prayed from Rav Nassim that we have to eat holiness. This is it. When a person goes from level to level, from one level to the next, says Rabbi Nachman, they must go through certain dimyonot or imaginations and other challenges from the Yetzer Hara in order to get to a higher level of holiness. However, this is the most fundamental teaching. This will give us clarity on when we feel low. Why do we feel low? This Torah right here. This Torah right here is the explanation. The moment a person ascends to the next level, the evil forces are awakened and begin to surround him. It doesn't mean that it has to be like the greatest fall in the world where it's like so known to us. It could also just mean a doubt, one doubt about ourselves. It could be one doubt. That doubt gets stronger and stronger the more we ascend. Then one must subdue the evil forces anew, even though one has previously broken the evil forces on a higher level. When one begins to ascend, the evil forces awaken again. Rabbi Nachman then said that in this area, many Hasidim are mistaken, for they think they have suddenly fallen their boast Hashem, but in truth, it is not a descent at all. Rather, they must ascend from level to level. The evil forces, temptations, confusions, imaginations, thoughts, and obstacles are awakened anew and get stronger. So when we get stronger, Chevra, that's when the Yetzer Hara gets stronger. When the Yetzer Hara gets stronger, then we have to get stronger, and we have to fight the Yetzer Hara with new vitality, with new vitality. Therefore, it is necessary, and we'll end with this, to strengthen oneself time and time again with fresh vigor to subdue and break these evil forces and overcome these obstacles which are at each and every new level one ascends to. But again, in truth, it is not a downfall or descent at all. So, Chaber B'siyata D'Shmaya, we should be zocha through the sea of wisdom, through the waves that we're mamish surfing, and to just surf up and down Ratzav V'Shov and understand that that's the gematria. I heard once, maybe from Rav Joey, that the gematria of Ratzav V'Shov is Torah, is Torah, right? So the Ratzav V'Shov, the going up and downs in the waves, it's all ascending. It's all ascending to the Torah Kadosha. It's all ascending. Beruchenzo! Beruchenzo!
Rebbe. That's
Beruchenzo!
so Vishov. I never heard that. So good.
Ratzav V'Shov is Torah.
It's so Torah.
No,
Torah is just so Vishov.
no, when I heard that, I was blown away. I'm like, what does that even mean? It's like the whole Torah is just like a guidebook to learn how to be Ratzav V'Shov. And by the way, Ratzav V'Shov is Torah. It really does. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a chiddush. All right, let's fire it up.
Jack.
Be well. Be in touch. Bye.